What's up? Oh my god, what the hell just said? What's poppin', Attack Squad? Your boy SatAttack. Wanna know, brothers, bro? What's poppin', Attack Squad? Your boy SatAttack. Wanna know? Y'all see the title, man? It's the end of Tory Lanez by the boy JAMARI. I was waiting for the video. I knew my boy was gonna come out with the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got sentenced what, 10 years? Sheesh, that shit crazy. But I knew he was gonna drop a video. Like, I wasn't gonna make a video, but this shit happened in what, 2020? 2021? 2020. Nah, it definitely happened 2021, right? It's been 2 years and the shit finally ended. Like, we knew he was guilty, like, last year whenever they said he was guilty, but now we know the sentence. But 10 years, my boy, is crazy. Like, 10 years.
So it has been over 8 months.
Hey, yo, 10 years? 2033 or 2031. I was watching academic shit, so that half a year that he already did, plus it's gonna be eight
since the
like
end of last year when Tory Lanez was found guilty in the case against Meg Thee Stallion. And now just yesterday night we discovered that he was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Bro was so confident, like he had all the evidence that he didn't do it type shit. Bro dropping out, but I get it, bro. Get your money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounded cool. You got set up and shit. It sounded cool. Got a lot of people thinking. Got your music up. Like that little album you dropped. This shit had a lot of controversy. Got a lot of people listening. So you got one last album. Hey.
Obviously, some people saw this as a major L for him.
You did your thing after circumstances. Like if you would have just came out and said he did it and shit, sorry and shit, like that shit wasn't gonna get no views like that. But the fact that he went against it, pretending like he didn't do it, saying he was set up, got more views.
Actually, this is less than half of the amount of time that he was facing for these several charges.
Hey, yo.
This was, of course, a very polarizing topic for the last 3 years. I do think in my analysis of the situation, I did favor Tory a little bit too much. And even when the verdict came out, I thought, and still honestly do think, that there is much more to the situation.
I did too, bro. Like, listen to it. Like, I did too, but bro, 10 years, bro. You gone. Like, you clearly didn't have the evidence you said you did. You said I'm keeping quiet. Lawyers did some shit. Something in that one song you're talking about.
The public will ever know. Based on the information that was coming out, the DNA on the gun was apparently inconclusive. Originally, Megan said she had stepped on glass when she talked to the police. She had also gone on a Gayle King interview and lied about the extent of their relationship.
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Oh, this shit happened in 2020. Y'all really had a party in 2020 during COVID? Like, COVID just started and y'all was having a party in 2020?
Like sexual?
Wait, when did this happen?
Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
The best friend Kelsey, who was heavily involved in this situation, was making diss tracks against her, saying that she had lied.
Who I'm taking shots at? Bitch, I'm busting you. I'm talking to that same bitch that crashed that boat on 42. It's a shame we're here today. Truth be told, it's cause of you, bitch.
And Tory was really spinning this narrative that this was all about him becoming an independent.
Shit happened in 2020. 2020? Y'all was really having a party in 2020 when everyone was in COVID? That's crazy, but 10 years, my boy, you done. 10 years.
Artist and the industry basically wanting to get him out of here.
When this whole debacle,
this live, bro. I was like, bro, this dude speaking
came about, the whole time it's like she knows what happened, I know what happened, and we know that what you're saying and what the alleged things and the alleged accusations of my name is are not true. It's falsified information. Do y'all want me to just sit here and just allow my name to be assassinated, my character to be assassinated, everything that I worked for?
My boy, it's done. It's assassinated now. You got guilty, 10 years, you're done. Unless there's some crazy ass evidence that just comes out of the blue, like I don't know how or when, that proves you innocent and make it, they set this shit up, bro. You done. Like, no one's gonna look at you the same. Like, I was in 50-50, but I was like, bro, I'm gonna let this shit play out, cause in court, bro, everything gonna get spilled out. Like, there's no holding back in court, you know what I'm saying? So that they found you 10 years guilty.
To get here to just be assassinated for something that I did not do. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened. and it be in your best interest if you don't make that statement.
And based on this information, as well as a couple of other testimonies, I really did think that Tory was either going to be found innocent or that there would not be enough evidence to say that he 100% did it. Almost like a review in the NFL, sometimes the call isn't exactly right, but there's really not enough evidence to overturn it. I still remember the day it all went down was a media storm, and his father was going crazy outside the courtroom. And even now, people are obviously upset with this verdict. And I really do think this case was really just the nature of the beast, aka the internet taking over. This whole thing became very public. And now we are here today, over 3 years since the incident. And Tory will be behind bars until he is nearly 40 years old. At the sentencing yesterday, Tory said that Meg was someone he still cares dearly for till this day. Which I think is a whole bunch of BS, but...
Yeah, also, wait, when did he say that?
Behind bars until he is nearly 40 years old. At the sentencing yesterday, Tory said that Meg was someone he still...
Nah, bruh. If you only care about someone if you actually did it. Like, if he did it, then he, of course, still has probably feelings for it. But if someone lied like he said she did, talking about she set me up type shit, you would not have love for her no more, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone lies on my name and say I shot her, is my shit on? Shot her or something, shot him or whatever. Hey yo, cut ties, boy. I don't care about you. I do not care. But the fact that you say I still care, I feel like he did
cares dearly for till this day.
He may feel bad for what he did.
Is a whole bunch of BS, but I guess at this point he's going to try and take the remorseful route. Something that probably would have been in his best interest for him to do from the start. Like, at this point, I think it's just too little too late. And they did note that part of this prosecution and the sentencing apparently did have to do with him speaking out on social media about the situation throughout the last 3 years. And they basically said that he went on this campaign to try and sway the general public away from Megan and into his favor. And all these things were taken into account when giving him these 10 years. And in concluding this video, I also wanted to show you guys this jail phone call that went on between Tory Lanez and the best friend Kelsey. Obviously, like I said, she was heavily involved in this situation. She was really the only other person involved. And people felt that she was essentially the only other person that could have committed the crime that night. There were reports that the two women were fighting in the street. I mean, the whole thing is very muddy. But once this phone call came out about a week after he was found guilty, I feel like that really put the final nail in his coffin. And after hearing this, I think a lot of people can understand how the jury came to this unanimous decision.
I think I've seen this, but I forgot what it was. I remember seeing something like this and I'm like, oh shit, he really fight.
Monitoring. Press 1 to accept the call. To deny this call, thank you for using Telmate.
Hello?
Yeah.
Y'all got out safe and everything?
Huh?
Y'all got out and everything, y'all good?
There's a lot of the volume goes, y'all.
Maybe still in the hospital. I'm outside the hospital.
What hospital y'all at?
About what?
You said what?
You're listening to Street
I said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital are you at?
I don't know. Let me see. Cedar, something like that. Cedar.
No problem.
Sure.
I know she probably never gonna talk to me ever again, but bruh, I just want you to know, bruh. Nigga, I was just so fucking drunk, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro.
So right there, he says, oh, I was so drunk, I was so intoxicated, I didn't even know what was going on. Obviously, the tone in his voice is very remorseful. Her, on the other hand, she doesn't sound like she might potentially get in trouble for anything here. And to me, she almost has the tone in her voice like maybe she either doesn't want to say too much because she knows he's calling from a jail cell, or she really was not that interested in hearing what he had to say. From here, the phone call just gets much worse for Tory.
I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. Like that ass nigga. I never do some shit like that, bro. Just that nigga, I was so fucking drunk, nigga. I just didn't even understand what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, so whatever. Yeah. But you know, regardless, that's not gonna make anything right, and that's not gonna make my actions right, bro. But I'm just deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved like that, bro. Like, never moved like that at all, bro. Like, for real, dog.
So he's apologizing for something. He never says exactly what he did. Like, I don't even know why he would think to make this phone call from jail. Just doing that in itself was pretty stupid. Facts. And this has to be one of the core pieces of evidence that got him convicted.
I know.
So why would you do on a phone cell, like a phone call, like on, what am I saying? Why would you say it on a phone in jail? Like, why don't you just wait? Then how long did he, like, bro, my sentences are off right now. How fast was he released that day, like that night, bro? You could have just said that shit in person type shit, or get out of jail. Like, you know everything's recorded in jail, bro. You do not say shit in jail, bro. Oh, definitely not on no phone that's being recorded, bro. Like, what are you doing? Dumbest shit on earth. Like, that's the most basic shit knowledge I know, like, of jail. Like, do not say nothing on the phone, bro. They listening to everything you know, like, everything you say. Like, I watch all this shit. I watch Snowfall. I watch Tariq. I watch all this shit, bro. So I know. Do not say shit where it could be recorded.
Singles just too drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the house,
10 years, my boy. That shit crazy. Let me listen to this.
I'm sorry, bro. Like,
you're listening to Street TV.
Singles just too drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the house, I'm sure he's like, all top niggas, they gave me like 5 shots, like off the door, like, you feel me? So I was out of there, like in there with niggas.
And it's crazy to hear him say that little tidbit at the end, that basically when he got to Kylie Jenner's house that night, for those of you that don't remember, this all went down after a Kylie Jenner pool party. He said they were feeding him 5 shots. Apparently he was trying to mess with Kylie in the pool. And it's just crazy that, you know, none of this would have happened. Their careers would have gone on. I mean, I'm sure Tory would have seen much success. And also Megan would probably be on a whole nother level right now if they just had not accepted the invitation into the Kardashian home. Tory is someone who I find to be very talented. I still listen to his music till this day. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be a pretty old man the next time we hear the newest Tory Lanez single. In general, this is one of the craziest
bro is nasty though. I like his music.
Situations we've seen between 2 celebrities in quite some time.
You can't blame it on drinking, bro. Like, you cannot blame it on drinking. He said I was too drunk and shit, bro. That is no excuse to pull out and it's just true, bro. That does not justify shit.
Know what you guys think about this all down below. I'm sure a lot of you guys might still think Tory is innocent. I'm sure some of you guys are right.
If he is, it's gonna take a miracle, bro. Cause they definitely played all their cards in court, bro. You not holding when you got life. You playing with someone like, bro. I'm a little bit, bro. Cause they took all the shots they had at court, bro. They probably didn't leave anything in the chamber. Is what I'm trying to say. So the fact that he was still found guilty 10 years is gonna take a miracle for him to be found innocent. If y'all really think he's innocent, you know what I'm saying? I think that makes sense. Like, cause in court, you facing 10 years in prison, so you use all the tricks in the book to get free from that shit. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're still facing 10 years. It's gonna be tough to find new evidence to prove you're innocent.
With Meg Thee Stallion.
For a situation that happened 3
But at
years
the end
ago.
of the day, the only people that really 100% know what went down that night are the ones who were actually involved. But for now, this is kind of the conclusion to this situation. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching the video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some of the drama out here needs to be covered.
10 years is fucking nuts, bro. 10 years a whole different. Oh, Kai talks about. Ooh, man, check that out. But the trick.